Welcome to This Is Live, the Nottingham Post Music Video Showcase, and joining us this week at Stealth is a well-established and increasingly well-recognised singer-songwriter from Carlton. Please welcome Sam Beeton.
Leading from the head and from the heart. Now I don't know the finish from the start. What does it matter to you now?
So fill us in. So you last did This Is Live with us probably 2 years ago,
Yeah.
and at that point you'd released a single and you'd had it in the charts,
Right.
and you had an album that was ready to go. So what sort of changed since then? Because obviously your album, you never released it.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
What?
Well, everything really has changed. I've walked away from the label. I think there's a bit of a culture at that particular label that's kind of handed down from the Simon Cowell side of things.
Right, okay.
And I think they find it a little bit difficult to work with people who have got their own vision of things, you know, because they're so used to. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. That's another side of music.
Suits people to be moulded and to have help along the way. But obviously, if you know what you want to sound like and you've got your own style, then that's not really your kind of route, maybe.
Exactly. Yeah.
Storyteller, hang on every word. Gonna burn down every bookstore in the world. That's when I need you most. That's when I see a ghost. That's when I need you most. I don't wanna give it up with a love like yours. What can I do? What can I do?
And as for the album, what are your plans for that? Are you going to release singles for it first, or are you going to release it as an album?
Yeah, I'm definitely going to release singles from it first. And
do you know how soon you might try and? I mean, how does this work? Being an independent artist.
It works. It's much more interesting the way it works because the thing is about running it yourself is I'm aware of what I think, who I think my music appeals to.
Yeah, okay.
And whereas with the other label that I was with, they would go more down the Radio 1 sort of route.
Yeah.
Whereas I see it a little bit slightly different, more Radio 2. And I think Radio 2 is a lot more into that. You know, you don't really have to have sold a lot of records to even get through the door. If it's good, then. So I mean, we'll see.
If we are burn out tonight, tonight. Now I'm staring at the stations at the cross, but I won't forget her face at any cost.
How has your style kind of changed and evolved from those earlier tracks that you've written? Well, you've recorded 2 years ago.
Yeah.
You've written potentially when you were 16. Or
Yeah. It's changed, not fundamentally, but the biggest difference is obviously I've grown up somewhat, and the subject matters have changed. I think my voice has changed slightly, and but still there's the same, you know, kind of folky aspect to it.
Yeah. So it must be pretty exciting, because having been signed to such a massive label and being forced down a particular route, this must be cool for you to just to go out there with your stuff exactly how you want it to sound.
Yeah, it's really total freedom to do whatever I like, really, and it comes at a time when a lot of big bands who are probably in a good position where they are anyway are deciding to go it alone, simply because people are thinking differently about the way they buy music and interact with it.
What does it matter to you now? see a ghost. That's when I need you most. I don't wanna ever give it up with a love like yours. What can I do? What can I do?
So the track that you're doing for us today, is this one that you're hoping to release as a single, or is it just a favourite off the album?
It's a favourite of mine. Actually, I think it will be a single. I don't know whether it'll be the first single.
I think it will be.
Yeah. It will be one of the singles.
What's it called? And maybe a little bit about it. If you
one of the tracks it's called Storyteller, and it's actually quite old. It was actually written probably a little bit after we did our last interview here, and but I've only just kind of recorded it.
So you just let it kind of bubble under the surface.
It's been bubbling under. It's ready to emerge.
If we all burn out, if we all burn out, yeah, if we all burn out tonight.
And finally, where can people see you performing then next? Have you got any gigs lined up?
Yeah. Throughout this year, I'll be gigging quite a lot. I've got a few gigs in January and February, but they're all kind of south. And it's the same old thing with me. I don't often get a chance to play here.
Oh, but you...
I will be,
hope
yeah.
to,
Yeah, definitely.
Great. So you've got a few gigs London way, you mean?
London way, beginning of the year, but throughout the year I should be playing, and there should be a few festival appearances as well. So
I guess people can just keep checking on your website.
they can, definitely. .com, sambeeton.com.
Excellent.
Yeah. Tonight, tonight.
Thanks, Sam.
Thank you,
Nice
Zoe.
Yeah, thanks very
Cheers.
much.
Yeah.
So if you're from Nottingham and you write and perform your own music and you'd like to be on This Is Live, then send me an email to zoe.kirk@nottinghameveningpost.co.uk, and thanks again to Sam Beeton.
Thank you. Cheers.
Cheers.